Coming back home after 26 years, I thought I would slide right back in. But instead, I feel like a foreigner in my own country. This is what reverse culture shock feels like. I was born and raised in Morocco until I was 18. And when I moved for the United States, I spoke Darija, our Arabic dialect, and French, like most Moroccans. And I learned English at a later point. But once I moved, things changed. In the US, I lived in large cities, large metropolitan cities like Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Indianapolis, Indiana, none with real Moroccan communities. And sometimes I would go years without meeting another Moroccan at all. And the only time I would practice my Arabic or Darija is during my monthly calls with family. So naturally, that left a mark on me. I started having an accent when I spoke Darija. English became dominant in my brain. Even when I dream in English now, which is weird. So, and when I say an accent, not in the sound, but rather in the way I structure sentences and expression. What I didn't realize is for the past 26 years, the Darija itself kept evolving with each new generation. It kept absorbing European culture, French, Spanish, African culture, and now even English from North American culture. So Darija today sounds a bit different from Darija of 26 years ago. So now that makes me a little bit different. When I speak Arabic here in Morocco, I sound different. I look Moroccan 100%, but I sound a little bit different, which is not necessarily a good thing. Moroccans have this love hate relationship with Moroccans who return home from abroad, the MREs. They react to you differently, a bit differently. Sometimes they are surprised, sometimes they are curious, sometimes they're in doubt. It's a mixed reaction you get from people here when you start talking to them in the region. Um, and so yeah, this is what I meant by feeling like a foreigner in my own country. You have to assimilate, you have to integrate yourself all over again, and you were born and raised here. When I returned to Morocco last year, I started rediscovering the country I once knew. For the past 26 years, I only visited Morocco 3 times. Each time was about 2 to 3 weeks. Never enough time to really feel the changes that were happening over decades here in Morocco. But now that I'm living here permanently, day to day, the transformation has been a shock. In 1998, when I left, Morocco was often referred to as a third world country. But now it's something totally different. I am based in Rabat area, about 15 miles from Rabat, where I grew up. And Rabat feels reborn. It is one of the cleanest, one of the most modern, most beautiful cities you'll see. And for a city that's almost 9 centuries old, the transformation is breathtaking. New architecture, FIFA standards stadiums, new malls. You would think you're anywhere in the West. Mohammed VI Tower and Bridge, bullet trains, tramways. I mean, the city has transformed radically. Um, in the Arab world, they say anything is possible except change. And here we are. Morocco has shown itself to be the exception to that. And despite having few natural resources, Morocco has achieved milestones that its neighboring countries could not achieve. I mean, Morocco is hosting the 2030 World Cup. Morocco has one of the largest solar farms in the world, one of the largest mosques in the world. It's becoming a hub for cars and airplane manufacturing. I mean, it's truly shocking. And even though I had nothing to do with these milestones, I can't help but feel proud to see it. But change isn't just in the skyline, it's in the culture too. The Morocco I left was slower, simpler, family oriented. Now it's very different. It is fast paced. It is more individualistic, and consumerism dominates everyday's life. And yes, it's inspiring to see Morocco plugged into the modern world like that, but at times it feels overwhelming. But here is what's unique about Morocco. Somehow, it seems like it had absorbed capitalism without losing its identity. I mean, it remains unmistakably a Muslim country. Religion is lived daily. Hospitality is second nature. Love of the king is stronger than ever. Multiculturalism is part of everyday life here. And at every major city, you can marvel at modern towers, malls, and bridges, but you can still step into the old Medina in that very major city and feel history alive. I don't know how they do that. So, yes, Morocco has transformed dramatically, but somehow it is still recognizably Morocco, and I love that. And one of my biggest concerns moving back here in Morocco was quality of life. I was worried about that. But to my surprise, in a lot of ways, quality of life here in Morocco is better. I mean, organic fresh food is abundant here in Morocco and it's much cheaper than in the US. Uh, the weather, the climate is mild. It's hot and dry in the summer, it's cool in the winter, and sunshine is abundant year round. And variety in Morocco is unmatched. I mean, you can ski the Atlas Mountain. You can sunbathe in the Mediterranean beaches, surf the Atlantic Ocean, explore the Sahara Desert, all in the same week if you want to, because Morocco is about the same size as state of California. So yeah, this is very unique. I like that a lot about Morocco. And healthcare in Morocco, even though it's not perfect, it is much more affordable compared to the US, especially if you pay out of pocket. Morocco is safer in a lot of ways compared to the US, in my experience. Guns are outlawed here in Morocco, so gun violence is unheard of. Public transportation is reliable also, but having a car makes your life a little bit easier, of course. So, yes, that's my reverse culture shock experience here in Morocco. The accent, the culture shift, the new modern Morocco, quality of life. At times it feels messy, confusing, and isolating. Other times it feels exciting and new. I'll be honest, coming back here to Morocco after spending 26 years in the US, I thought I would find answers here. But instead, I found more questions. And that's okay too. So, yeah, I will keep talking about my experience, my life here in Morocco from time to time in this channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time.